Hello, everybody. Wow. Charity Friday. Thanks for coming. Hope you can hear me. Let me just check. Getting a bit NC here. My voice is heard. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't really matter, but sure. Yeah. So hope you guys had another good week. I certainly had a busy week and still rather sick. Not as bad as last week though. Last week, wow, that was pretty bad. My goodness, I couldn't even like speak. Yeah, so I mean, it's a flu. It's a flu that it's been rather persistent. It's been going around. I don't know whether it's been a bit of a um, and pandemic around these parts once again. I don't think it is, but it's kind of weird that now people are suffering from some cold or flu symptoms. I don't know what to make of it. I guess things are changing, folks. Global warming and all. Um, let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, so you gotta. Unfortunately, I have to deal with my coughing and wheezing for today's stream as well. But hopefully, I can, soldier on. And the last time, I think this was the factory where the gang resides with Dan, and Dan gave me the party a new. Hey, Mitra Morte, hello. How are you? Thanks for coming. Uh, yep. So this is so far how our merry band of adventurers look. We have the dog. Yes, he's the best fighter, of course, the tank of the group, and we have this right from 1960s Soviet um, national hockey team, Fidel. He has the helmet and everything. No leg. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. I think Wasteland 3 did have some lag. I don't know why. The game had a bit of a trouble with streaming software, maybe. But this game has been pretty good, pretty smooth going, smooth sales. Yeah. So I think next order of business is just to go south for these guys and see what happens. Most of the most of the Atom RPG so far has been, just traveling to different places and getting to meet new things and new people. That's right. That's right, Mitru. Different lives. Uh, different lives, many different lives, and a lot of different games for sure. And look at all these different things to do. Excuse me. Still the influence of flu here. Oh, interesting, Crest. Yeah, well, let's see. I think I was trying to head toward Fogelevka. It's a town to the south. And yeah, let's see what we can find there. Let's go. 1 minute lag. Ah, I see. Yeah. Hopefully it's not as long now. Um, I mean, I did upgrade the internet, but I don't know whether there was a month or I don't know. Maybe it has been a year since I upgraded the internet, but uh, things do not have been as fast as I would have liked. On the Twitch side, I think there was a bit more lag for some reason, but it had better quality streams. I guess that's it. You see a trading caravan? Okay, let's meet the caravaneers. These are pretty important guys because they have all the money. They can, um, you know, we can sell them to get more money. So I think that's really convenient to have all these guys moving around. Oh, okay. You see a small man in leather vest and yoga pants. I see. He looks at his watch and crosses hands on his chest. Want to buy something? You better do it soon. We're running late. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to sell. There has been some battles lately, and then we got a lot of stuff on us. So yeah, you can sell the knife and shiv. I think we can sell the shivs. Or maybe I should just keep one around, because in this game there's a lot of crafting opportunities for all, even the most mundane of the stuff. Mobility on yoga pants, that's definitely true. Even in post-apocalyptic days, yoga pants definitely serves its purpose. Making people move, a lot of breeze in between. Exogen, name is rather weird, but it's Exogen. Okay, I guess we sold much of the things that we got from the last battles. I guess it's pretty convenient. And these guys can carry a lot. Not the dog though. Dog's the strongest part of member, but then he cannot really carry. Only if I can upgrade his carrying abilities. Yeah, so these all junk we are keeping around. Well, I mean, Aragon Pass. Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Humpback. It's some weird mutated fish. Huh. Mutation prevents it from rotting. You can eat it raw, but it's still better to cook it. You get plus 12 radiation, which is not bad. I mean, it's like until we reach like 1000 radiation that we grow a limb or two. And interesting things. Yeah, potato. Of course, you gotta buy a potato. Something new. I wonder if there's going to be achievement for getting all this different food stuff. And I like the carry these meat. And these are also radiated, so they don't really go bad. Just like in Fallout. It's pretty convenient for us. Alright. So, trade and then be on our way. Just checking out our weapons. Crossbow, custom made crossbow, Zolbars, just good old teeth for the dog. Fidel has this rusty Makarov pistol. I don't think he can use it, right? He actually has 2 bullets left. Okay. Exogen can only swing his brass knuckles around. Yeah. One thing about this game is that there's a lack of bullets everywhere, so... Ooh, 8 to 14. Wow, that's amazing. It's really good. Mid-range and uses... oh, actually has ammo left. Okay. I think it's also... Yeah, I'm also streaming to YouTube. Also streaming on YouTube. Let's go down. Enter. Okay. Fogelevka is actually down, all the way down here. It's a pretty good pathfinding. Bandits, oh no. Hey Mitro over on the YouTube. Hopefully the leg is a bit better on YouTube side. Success. Yeah, so talking is very, very handy, as you can see. I think I save right here because there's been some talk of a bandit hanging around in the southern areas too, so we'll see. And you can see the day and night cycle, which means I'm getting hungry. You've been ambushed by bandits. Success. I'm kind of thinking that these bandits who keep triggering this event, I think those are the ones that we gotta target. 25 experience points. Is something that YouTube is trying right now? You stumble upon the gang that the leader of... Yeah, so... What will you do? Attack or talk your way out? I think we're gonna still have to face them again and again before we take them out. I think we saved a bit earlier, but we can try to attack. Leader of the class knows how many militia asked you to take care of. See, let's meet these guys and see what they're all about. $50? Okay. So these guys seem to be pretty well armored. Yep. Yes. Yeah, I think there's really no way to talk our way out of this if we decide to engage them. So only 3 guys, 3 or 4. And most of them are kind of far away. So we can concentrate our attacks on one guy, and then maybe we might be able to do well. But let's see what happens. I think they have one guy with ranged attack. Yeah, this guy. So might as well take care of this guy first, but then the thing is the enemy really, I mean our allies really do not have any intelligence when it comes to targeting certain enemies or what. Okay, so I guess we gotta just try to mob one guy and pray. Oh, nice. Nice job. Okay, you can see the breast knuckles and oh no, being the dog. So what I can do is try to aim for the body part. Do that, and let's aim for the head. And then you can see that it's a really big damage. And I move away just to get out of this guy's range. Yeah, you can get one dog, I think, from what I understand. But that dog is really useful. And he has some perks that allow him to gain some HP back, which is very nice. And he makes it very difficult to get rid of. Thank goodness he's on our side. Yeah, he's lots of bullets and jammed. Nice, that's nice. Yeah, just one, I think. See if I can use my crossbow this time. I have reload. 47%, that's not nice. 89%, okay, so there's a big drop off from 3 or 4 squares out. Yeah, here you do. So you can see that he gained plus 10 health. Very nice. And ouch. Jam too, nice. Not a really good quality. Yeah, you can see that these guys are now blocking my way. Maybe I can instruct him to get out of the way, but that is also going to take one turn. And dog is gonna just deal with him. And the battle still continues. This guy is waiting for us. Yeah, sniper definitely will be important right now. Definitely nice to have. I think in time we'll get a rifle, and Hexogen already has a rifle. The thing is, we don't have the bullet for the gun, so in the future we definitely have a marksman. I think we are at the beginning stages still. I played around 24 hours of this game. But still, I believe we are in the early stages. Trying to figure things out and gathering some party members. 82% chance. Okay, I can probably chance it using... Okay, switch up blood. He was hitting the leg anyways, but he switched up blood. It surely feels like that way. I don't know. Maybe I'm not playing this game right, but until last stream I was still like trying to find my, feel my way around combat. But I think it's getting to the point where we can try to specialize with, like you mentioned, rifles and whatnot. 1%. Okay, let's close in a bit. 85%, okay. The dog has been, once again, the most important party member. I don't know how long this game lasts, but I heard around 80 to... We are like completionist, maybe up to like 100 hours. 99%, cool. Alright, let's aim for the head then. Oop, wasn't strong enough. And he's gone. Yep, and there's one more. This guy's gonna rush out probably. Fantasy style, now that you mention it, the second game this developer is working on is actually a fantasy variety. I heard some good things about the game. Maybe your friend recommended, or that someone recommended that game to you. Weapon knife. Okay, let's try this. Nice. Yeah, he's been pretty handy with the crossbow. Doc has been so aggressive and so awesome. Reload. 90% chance. Cool. Alright, let's get shooting. Who's a leader? Oh, maybe he's a leader because he uses... Oh my goodness. Critical attack, but it's fine. Wow, good swing. Good job. Wow, alright. Some nice amount of experience for getting rid of these gangs. You can see that these guys are really generous when it comes to leaving stuff around. Unlike in some other games, like New Vegas. Actually, not New Vegas. Some other games other than the Bethesda Fallout. In Bethesda Fallout, you can actually take all the armor. What you see on them, you can actually take off. But in some RPGs, like Wasteland 3, you just don't get anything. But then here, you get a lot of stuff. Only armor. Okay, so if we can carry the most. Down. Oh, Spell Force, I see. Hey, Pavel, welcome. Early, yeah, I think I started around 7 p.m. Oh my gosh, head. That's not nice, but I guess this ugly head is what they want, so I guess that's what they're gonna get. I didn't really, you didn't really miss anything aside from this gang fight that we just had. Get all the cool stuff that we got. Oh my goodness, it's all yours, Fidel. He's really filling up the inventory, which means, like I mentioned, a lot of inventory management. And this guy's gone, of course. 14, yeah. In Wasteland, I mean, I'd rather have cheese, but head of cheese, not the real head. But yeah, anything goes in post-apocalyptic Russia or whatever this place is. And also, I chanced upon this trash can, which is a really good source of things. Nails, okay. It's a craft item, sure. Zombies? I wouldn't really put it past this game to introduce some ghouls or zombie-like creatures. I don't think we really met any zombie-like creatures yet, but who knows. The ghouls and similar creatures are mainstays of Fallout, so we might be taking on some of them too. Okay, looks like I need to craft some more of these bolt because you know, a lot of bolt. And I think we can now create some metal bolt. This really requires some, as you know, some trial and error. Yeah, I think I like to conserve as much as possible. If there are zombies, then I think it might be possible to aim at the leg and then slow them down a bit. That's the beauty of... Come on. Oh gosh, I lost my spread. Yeah, I think I give it one more try and then this has been okay, at least I made one batch. You know what? Maybe I should increase my character's crafting ability called tinkering. It's really low. And also we can check out the ability tree to see whether I can get around to... Yeah, I think it's gonna take a while since before I can reach this point, Hands of Gold. Twitch side? Oh, really? YouTube makes your phone heat up, huh? Yeah, I guess it's better to switch over to the Twitch side if it's more cooler. Point. Yeah, YouTube has been a bit archaic when it comes to, I don't know, processing stuff, maybe. Guns no longer jam, huh? Yeah, okay. Anyways. Yeah, well. Keep going. Both Twitch and YouTube on? I see. Just in case. Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat. I just go for bolt this time. It's easier, right? I think I just need a log, which I have right now. Oxygen, yes, here's some logs. Let's see. Come on. Okay, I think I can live with that. One more? Yep, okay. I definitely can live with that. So that's good. Thank you. Now we can move on. So deal with the gang here, Fogelevka, and then let's enter the city or town. You have some things to do. This guy is a truck driver who offers us a drive to some forbidden lands for a lot of money. This is the farmer, Constantine. To find this trader guy. I think he might be in here. Oh, look at that. Tomato. I don't know what it is, but looks like a tomato. Can I pick it? Yes, you can. You can basically say fight anybody, I think, in this game. Just have to click. Just like in Fallout, you gotta just click and then point at people and then there'll be a fight. Yeah, you can see, you can still aim at the folks. Of course, I don't want to do it right now. Ooh, hello. Looks like middle-aged man for sure, with mustache. He's smiling, luscious mustache. Smiling vacantly into space and slowly sipping beer from a sweating bottle. As he turns to you and dreamily gestures you closer, you notice his arms are ringed with intricately patterned bracelets. Hello, traveler. Stay a while and listen. Perhaps the wisdom of Shaman Belzid Tugulov and his ghost army will illuminate your path with new meaning and your search with new hope. Man, okay. He's a shaman? Well, I'm always happy to chat, buddy, because that's what you had in mind, right? Ah, so that's why it is. And here I thought you were one of my clients. What do you need, friend? You don't even look like a shaman. Bah, the shiny bracelets are enough to custom for me. At the end of the day, what's important is a keen understanding of human psychology. The rest is mostly fakery. More like a drinking buddy, yeah. Looks like he's definitely doing that right now. In drunken stupor, he might be a bit more shaman-like. Couple more questions. Where are you from? Is this your village? Just thinking about my journey makes me crazy. Such a long way on travel. To travel on foot. I am from a remote village in the northeast. My father was a faith healer. He taught me the secrets of the herbs. People called him the Herb Whisperer. Okay, very understandable. So though I'm technically not a shaman. Oh, okay, he fesses up not being one. My goods are authentic. He's actually a merchant. When I had the goods, that is, because right now I don't. He definitely seems like he's from the Central Asia area. Respect. One more question. Okay, paying some respect, huh? What do you do for a living, I mean? Well, I'm out of raw materials for making potions. Oh, he makes potions. I take on any kind of laboring work I can find. I can chop wood, or build a shed, fix a generator, that kind of thing. So he's a handyman. It's a shaman shed. Ah, sounds like you're quite handy, Belzid. You know any good local rumors? There are people in the West who devote themselves to creatures so ghastly I hesitate to speak their names aloud. And yet, this cult didn't just happen overnight. Or appear overnight. They were always here. hiding the shadows since the times when people had to share Earth with the unimaginable unmoving nations from the icy stars. Hey, Chris! Ginseng Earth sounds good. It's definitely going to be good, especially for me because I'm having this flu. Ginseng, yes, ginseng and all these different varieties. Are you sure you don't believe in paranormal phenomena? See you soon. Okay, so that guy is just a flavor NPC, and there are a lot of those NPCs in this game. Hey, head of cheese. Oh, you're locked though. Who are you, sir? A mustached middle-aged man sits near the bar. He's staring down at a tiny fly drowning in his glass of vodka. Ooh, protein. The man seems mesmerized by the insect's futile twitching and takes no notice of your approach. When you come close, however, he gives you a big grin and drowns his vodka in 2 large gulps, along with the fly. Tawfik, nice to see you. So this is the Tawfik guy, Mozambique. Fidel gives you the stealth elbow whispers. Hey, I think this is the guy the smuggler once killed. Maybe you wanna clue him into his grim fate, but lure him out of the village first to keep it on the down low. You nod to Fidel and turn back to the man. He wipes his lips on the back of his hand and waits expectantly. Tawfik? Tawfik Mozambique? Listen, I have a question for you. I'm always glad to. Hey, aren't you one of Dan's men? Your face is kind of familiar. Dan is actually the local mafia, local strongman who has, I guess, designs of his own to have to become a politician or something. Much hardcore is this Russia? You think like the setting? Yeah, I think this is definitely Russia through and through. A lot of mentions of drink and I don't know about guns, but there's a lot of mention of different types of guns, and I guess it doesn't really mean that Russia is like full with weapons or something like that, or they cannot control the weapons. But yeah, I've seen a lot of like weapons lying around and like discussions of weapons and different types and all that. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to liquor, definitely had my share of drink in this game so far. Yeah, I think this is made in Russia. I think a few years back, like 7 or 8 years ago. Also has a DLC on it. I did some work for him, yeah, but that's not why I'm here. Oh, you can start working for him too. Wow. Toffee raises one eyebrow curiously. Okay. Oh, I get it. You're looking for a little something, right? Man gives you a wink and speaks in a lower voice. Gonna relax with some interesting new stuff? No Black Lotus today, but I got something familiar. You in? So this guy's a dealer too. I just wanna warn you that some people want you dead. Why not? What are you offering? What? I can't hear you. It's too loud around here. The man gets close to you and whispers loudly. Let's go talk near the gate. The villagers are nervous people. If they listen in, they're snitched to the authorities. My product isn't exactly legal, you see. You gotta actually walk physically. There's no cut to black or anything like that. No transition. You just have to walk. These are all apples. You can just pick them up. For some reason, post-apocalyptic setting here is a lot more lively than the one in Fallout. Maybe because of the years that has passed by since the bomb dropped or something. You can get apples and all these other crops. In Fallout, I don't know whether I actually saw any fruit tree until Fallout 3. Only got herbs, the red one and then the brown one, and you can combine to create potions. That's all I got in Fallout 1 and 2. Not even 1, maybe in Fallout 2. Alright, so we are outside the town. Let's have a little chat. Toffing Mozambique looks around aimlessly. Seeing you, he responds with a golden smile and a wink. He's obviously ready to sell you some chems. Look at this guy's face, almost photorealistic. He's some picture of a developer or the friends or family of a developer. You're not deal, brother? You crossed the wrong people, Tafik. Time to die. Now that we are outside, I can finally tell you, someone wants to kill you. What a surprise. Almost everyone wants to kill me. Despite his brave words, the man looks around suspiciously. So, who is this time? Wait, I get it. It's you, right? I can see in your eyes, you're a cold-hearted killer. And from the factory, big rig from up north wants your head on a plate. Dirty Daddy Owl? Is this real name? Dirty Daddy Owl? I think this is probably the closest to what I can figure out for myself. Shamilo Paragon? What's Shamilo Paragon? Hey, Mr. Morty, nice seeing you too. You gotta work, I see. Thanks for dropping by, I really appreciate it. Yeah, hope you have a good, take care for the rest of the night, and yeah, see you again. Thanks for coming. Well, radiation persists much more than it should. Oh, okay. Atom is more realistic. I agree. I think Atom is more realistic in terms of how the radiation as concept is treated. I think Fallout maybe was like more of a how 1950s people thought about radiation and everything is gonna be blasted to hell and back. A man from Krasnoznameni. Oh, so it's Simon Speck, the fucking bastard smuggler. I think he's right. Figured that I was taking part of his bees and decided to off me. Not bad at all. But we're not some made-up death game. We're serious people. How about you ditch that bitch and start working for a real gang? Look at you, you're a bloodthirsty killer. You rise quickly through the ranks if you throw in with us. I'm ready to talk business. What have you got to offer? You can avoid bloodshed if you leave this land on your own volition. Otherwise, I will bury you. Hey, Ivan. Welcome. Good morning to you too. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a good week. Ready to talk business. What have you got to offer? So let's talk business, right? Right? Before I talk about that, there's a matter of ditching your current employer. Otherwise, this is going no place. I hereby vow to never again work for Speck. Now, tell me your counteroffer. I can't disavow them just like that. Well, okay. Hee, great. No way back for you now. Don't fret though, you made the right decision. A bright future awaits you alongside me and my colleagues. Listen up. For too long, the waste had been ruled by old Kutch who lost the plot ages ago. Our organization has decided the time is right to push them out of the market. But bold moves must start with a big boom, you know, to show everyone that we mean business. Care to elaborate? Watch your organization though. Quit asking questions, brother. You know everything you need in due time. Good things come to those who wait. Yes, I like this community. This community is small, but very supportive. Thanks once again for coming, guys. Really appreciate it. That's fair. What needs to be done? In Paragon, there's a pimp who calls himself Aurum. He likes to chat up poor women from the north. Tell them he's got connections to cooking or dry cleaning jobs if they come with him to Paragon or Krasnoznameni. Once they are away from their friends and family, he forces them to become prostitutes or worse, sells them to rich perverts. Quite a lucrative scam, right? You want a piece of his profit, but there's a slight problem. Aram doesn't want to work for us. He says his current protection is solid. His connections are great. It's time to show this fool who don't like to be denied. Good people told me the guy is looking for new victims in the Paragon area right now. Local gangs won't touch him, so we need someone who will in fact touch him. Fatally, if possible. That someone is you. Walk around Paragon, find this cat, and show him what for. I wait for you in Fogelevka. Got it, but I'm going to decide for myself how fatal our encounter will be. See ya, Tawfik. Tough guy, Tawfik. Yeah, okay. Alright, Tawfik Mozambique. He's our guy right now, I guess. I don't know whether I made the right decision, but how do you know? It's a chicken. I guess I pick all these apples. Wonder if these apples fall from time to time. That'd be awesome if it does. Can probably make myself as a post-apocalyptic apple gatherer. It's basically MMO territory. Gathering apples and selling them and making a career out of it. Who's this guy? Seems to be yeah, he's a hay guy. A tall villager with lively blue eyes is standing arms akimbo with his legs wide apart. He looks at you grudgingly. When you come nearer, he closes his arms and announces, "Stop where you are. When I talk to me. There's no need to circle my daughter like a hungry vulture." Your daughter? I'm not interested in your daughter. What are you talking about? Nothing. Ahem. What else do you want? Could you answer a couple of questions for me? Well, ask away. Who are you anyway? I'm Dushan Garkushin. I'm a farmer. Nice to meet you, farmer. What can you tell me about this place? What can I say about Fogelevka? It's nice and quiet. If anyone makes trouble, it's visitors, not the villagers. Sounds like paradise. What do you earn? How do you earn your daily bread? I don't earn it. I grow it on this very land. I see. Makes sense. I guess if you can grow it, then you don't have to work for it or earn for it. Any good rumors about your daughter? The young have it hard these days with no cultural institutions or pioneers camps. I guess those are Soviet things. There's this new drug called Black Lotus. If you survive your first dose, you'll be addicted to it for the rest of your days, however few they may be. A fate worse than death, in my opinion. That indeed sounds terrible, and working with the guy who sells it. Canned meat for cans and selling other food. Okay. Yeah, canned meat is a very it's like a guru when it comes to eating food in this game. Why are you so worried about your daughter? Nothing, him. I guess I need to have more personality. Well, if I have more charisma, and this guy has pretty high charisma. I have told me about his daughter. So that's Fogelevka, and it's a rather interesting place, very nicely protected. It's working militia and everything. There's plenty of apples, so I like this place. Okay, so next order of business is to go back to the Roaring Forest and then defeating a creature called Black Death. I need to... Oh, I first need to talk to the daughter. I see. So there's a daughter in this part. But first, I need to go and defeat Black Death. Or Blind Death. Maybe I should eat somewhere. Can I? Maybe. I think I can make our trek across to the Roaring Forest. This might be a bit closer, but who knows. Try to escape. The creatures. Creatures everywhere. But I think we are way over level for these guys. Oh my goodness, Hexogen. Yeah, I'd rather save the bolt and see if these things can be lured. I wonder if the dog is able to get rid of these guys pretty quick. Yep. Stunned, my goodness. So you can see Hexogen is able to punch with the best of them because he has a particular perk that allows him to double up his damage against creatures. Nice. Man, I think I'm no slouch either. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun defeating these insects. It's going to be a perfect run so far. No damage on our side. And he gone. Okay, not bad. I got a lot of experience points for that. My goodness, it was definitely worth it. See if I can get all the things. Oh, nice. Red meat. That's probably not really good eating, but it probably tastes like chicken. Right. Let's check our level. Level 8. 6 and okay. Still ways off from any new levels or level ups. Where car from Fogelevka goes? Quest from Krasno Bunker? I don't think I visited Krasno Bunker yet. Have I? Right, so this is the place. Interesting archaeological area, but I've already been there, done that, so okay. I need to save here because this might be dice. Roll of dice once again. Oh, cool. Yep, made no problem. And I think the creature is right here. So, yeah. I'll go there and then take a look. Maybe we can defeat this blind death this time. First time we were just manhandled by the creature. That was a really fun experience. But now with a lot of guys in tow and a lot of allies, maybe the things may be different. Bunker 317, yep. Shishak. Oh, that Shishak. Okay, interesting. I am feeling kinda sick. I guess I got poisoned. Let's check. I am poisoned. What the hell happened? What did I do? I'm really poisoned. Okay. Do I have an antidote? This probably affects the rest of the attributes as well. And attack. Rado. Joint. Joint. There's joint in this game. Cool. Yes, makes definitely first appearance. Joint. Devil's weed, huh? That's what marijuana is called. I guess marijuana is definitely, I don't know what it really means, but could be devil's weed, translated to English. Okay, let's get pummeled once again. 114. You can see that there's no star anymore because we have leveled up enough that this is now fair game. 8,000 for upgrades to get Alexander. Alexander is another one of these party member. Let's go for... Alright, not bad. Head. Nice. Yeah, I'm all grown up. Oh no, don't die. He did that. Did he die? He died so quickly. That's not dead yet. Right? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Fidel's killed. That's pretty crazy. How weak are you, Fidel? He's been at full health. It's pretty crazy, man. Okay, well then you stay away. Let me try to shoot at this guy. It'll still be very dangerous. He's blind, supposedly blind, but he's able to really take us down pretty quickly. Oops. Come on, dog. Yep. Go. Do your worst. Nice. You gotta just finish him as quick as possible. Right. Hopefully the creature attacks a dog. Because I don't want the dog to get hurt, but it's our best chance. Best of them? Oh my goodness, I gotta get Alexander. 8,000 for the upgrades? I think I have around 3,000. To the head. Alright, uppercut. Do your worst. No, don't get killed. Okay, he's barely alive. And he healed himself. I think he's also addicted now to the healing supplies. Oh, good. We got blind death. Hooray, and we got blind meat. And for the price, what do I get? Wow, look at that. It looks like oh, it's a strange serum. A syringe full of a suspicious chemical. When a complete madman or madwoman will inject himself or herself with something like this. Well, am I a madwoman? Dark Fortress? Oh my goodness, I don't want to go to Dark Fortress anytime soon, but I guess we gotta get there sooner or later. But very interesting. There are a lot of companions still to come, folks. And we get to upgrading Red Rider. Also go quickly and then set up a campfire. So get to the bottom of this poison stuff. I think I should say first before I fall down or something. Cough, cough. Okay. Wonder if I can visit these places along the coast with radar stations. Looks like a pretty interesting location. The setup. Potato, looking baking coals, but yes, just go for good old meat. Tastes so much better than the canned one. Okay, so we treat it ourselves. Very nice, and hopefully everybody's healthy enough to travel. Although Fidel seems to be still down. Actually, he's doing okay. I don't know how he was so quickly destroyed by blind death. And almost at the second time as well, he was around at 2 health. I guess blind death was able to damage him for like 50 plus in quick succession. He does have 10 more skills to spread around. I think I was saving it for later. Just like I'm doing for my main character. And I'm poisoned, so I need to find out what to use to get rid of poison. Radiation, okay, so I can get rid of radiation by drinking, which is very interesting. Ah, yeah, this one. Oh yeah, looks like I can just use this for 500, which is what I want to do. Okay, so the rest stuff. I think that's probably rather expensive. Oh, nice, a tractor. And it looks like some random location. Nothing to get. I remember in Fallout, in these random locations, there were at least a few items you can get, although it's basically junk. I found it quite interesting that the designers thought about putting at least a few trinkets so that people are not left, you know, do not go out of the random encounters completely empty or completely without anything. Okay, so what's next? You need to recruit some of these circus folks for porn. I don't know whether it's going to be useful. Oh my goodness. This is I think I remember what this is. This is either bear or mutated gorilla. Scary encounter. But let's see if they can actually fight off this gorilla this time. Oh, okay. I escaped. Maybe I should save. Yeah, the gorilla first time meeting the gorilla, it was not a really fun experience. It was game over very, very quickly. Yep. Who's this? Gussie the Clown? I think I've seen him. Very interesting characters. First, we need to talk to this guy called Bambula. He has a very smelly feet. Yeah. Mighty but not so brighty. Bambula the strong man continues lifting his 2 huge weights. Hello again, what do you want? See man lift weight or see Piggy Pig? Piggy Pig is his mutated foot. I was sent here by General Nasty of Crass knows many. He wants you to join him on an adult movie set. The stormman scratches his head and asks, will there be a pretty lady with Bambula in the movie so that Bambula grab her and do ugh ugh? Sure thing, bro. What would Bambula prefer? The athlete thinks it over for a minute or so, then explains. Look, Bambula love ladies, okay? Even the uncle thought Bambula to do ugh ugh with men too. Oh god. Bambula's so strong now, he may break lady as they ugh ugh. Penetrated mind of Bambula Jr. even make lady go to wheelchair. If you're scared to touch the ladies, you can appear in a scene with the general. He could put on a dress or something. Bambula claps and giggles. I agree now. Ladies are so tiny and fragile. Bambula break on accident. But men are strong, so Bambula can do ugh ugh on them without fear. Ugh ugh. That's another way to put it. Hopefully I didn't make a terrible mistake on General Nasty. This strict animal trainer, Praskovia, continues tyrannizing the poor giant wasp, currently buzzing feebly about in the air. Legs behind your head. If you can bow to your human mistress, how will you bow to the audience? Oh, it's you again. Sorry, this wasp is really working my nerves. General Nasty asked me to ask you to star in an adult movie. One of Praskovia's eyebrows shoot up in surprise. That old clown whose ass I used to whip whenever I was in class now so many? Oh, okay. I guess they're known to each other. He wants to be filmed at his very lowest? Sounds diverting. But I'm not going to waste my time slapping that aging fool around. Now, if there was a different, much stronger man for me to play with, you can play with Bambula. Bambula's strong man. Crosses arms and smiles. I've never actually spoken with that mountain of muscle since he's terrified of women. Maybe he'll get over it under his skill-melting lights of the movie set? Yes, I bet he'd be thrilled to learn that. Despite his silly prejudices, some women are not weak at all. Okay, count me in. Sure, I guess they're match made in heaven. Liana the egg layer? I don't think she's gonna be part, yeah. I think it was her. Agfaya Arkanova. Yeah, I think it was her. Ivan the Crane. Okay. Agfaya, the two-voiced acrobat, stops her training and now shine it to you. Well, General Nasty asked me to hire you to star in an adult movie. Me? An adult movie? Why? I never. A grumpy voice from the woman's lower abdomen suddenly reached out. Yeah, deaf cow, you don't even have to fucking do anything. I can take over now, for the love of God. Tell the general we agree. Screams at her torso hysterically. Are you mad? I do no such thing. The weird other voice calmly replies. Come on, Agfaya, we can put a bag over your head or something. The bizarre disagreement between the woman and her rogue body continues like this for a while. You don't know whether you're amused or just uncomfortable. Finally, Agfaya concludes the discussion with a nod. Fine, have you on the goddamn ship when it's time for the shoot, but in no circumstances whatsoever am I showing my face. I bet the general could like make you a mask or something. See you later. Is that it? Yeah, all the contract actors agreed and left for class announced the menu. Okay. Alright, that was interesting. Just talking and making these fine folks, agree to star in General Nasty's movie. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna check whether I can carry all the stuff with me. Yeah, these things... could be maybe a craft item. Definitely take all of these. And tapes are always in need, and of course waste paper too. Oh man, alright, we're almost full. And I think I store some stuff. Not really much, but pretty sure I can. If I can find them where I put them, that would be nice. Not here. I think it was here. No, I don't know where I put it. Oh, here, I think. Yeah, I... Spin checker was what I put in. The craft item. What else? And gunpowder and pellet. I wonder if I put it here or this is something new. I think this is something new I found right now. Okay. So far so good. Where to go now? I think I go to Red Fighter and see what is happening. So after that, I'm gonna visit the bunker. So that was the original objective, to visit bunker 317. Now that I'm around level 8, I guess I'm high level enough to visit the bunker finally. Not level 10 yet, only level 8 right now. Let's see. Yeah, level 8. Cool. I'm not sick anymore. That's good. I think I visit Red Fighter across the river. I think I play around 25 hours or so of this game. Car quest is when I have to go back, right? To cross the many. Near the Lenin statue. Man with a piece of cloth on his face struggles to walk towards you. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So I think you have done a lot more than me since you're at level 11. Just a bit ahead in story though, so yeah, I might be rushing things a bit. Some weird looking man in shabby clothes and a scarf across his face stops in front of you. He looks exhausted, nearly ready to fall right where he's standing. Water! That's where you've been, water! Or is it just a mirage? There's like a river just down the road. My brain is my enemy. All he's trying to do is trick me. He tricks me so that I would constantly move forward. I'm gonna turn into water, you Coco! I don't know what that means. Just look how much clothes you're wearing. That's why you're thirsty, bro. I don't know why this bro speak suddenly makes its introduction or presence felt, because I didn't really see a lot of bro speak in the previous streams, but somehow it just took over. The man is looking through you, then he flinches and smiles as if everything suddenly became clear to him. That's right. You are right, Mirage. It's all these clothes. It sucks the water out of me, absorbs it like a sponge. Thank you, Mirage. Thank you. I'm going to lighten my burden right now and keep on going. Do you want some water, buddy? Bro? Oh, okay. So he disrobed basically down to his undies. I think he went a bit overboard. How did you get yourself in this trouble? No, don't hold me back any longer. I need to keep going. Cough, cough, cough. And you follow the man with your eyes. Hey, you left your armor and bag and your scarf and your water and your knife. Just gone. What? Oh, your metal armors. Yeah, those are pretty nice get from encounters for sure. Maybe I can get some of the metal armors. I'm lucky. Although probably you need to battle for them. Be pretty tough. They look like friendly folk, but then they're wearing some tinfoil hat, which means that they are cult and very dangerous. I guess I definitely avoid people who, I mean, even right now, they're seen wearing this kind of tinfoil hat. The cult, doomsday cult. I can talk my way out because of my speechcraft. Alright, Red Fighter, let's see how things have shaped up. No more spiders, hopefully. Before you enter the settlement, you're met by Gozin, who smokes a cigarette. He drops a cancer stick on the ground and puts it out with a good stomping and starts talking to you. I'm already here, looking around. You should already have been here for a while. You're quite fast, you old pendejo. Yeah, this guy is not Latino or any South American origin, but he just likes to cosplay as one. A wolf is fed by its swift legs. Red Fighter, recaptured from the nasty paws of the expanding mutantry. That's for sure, Grandpa. Note to the agent of Atom. I'm glad you're okay. What's the plan now? Simple. We revealed. Let me show you where your home is located. It's a good one, even has a basement. But we never went there. Your home. You home, your problems. If you need some help, there's my buddy Pasha, the technician. He awaits you even as we speak. Either way, let's get to meet Pasha. Alexander. I'm so eager. I'm just rushing ahead of him. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess this is our humble abode. Goes in, turns around and shows you a small house. Look at this beauty, and it's all yours. A house well done. Thank you. Glad to help you out. We picked the best of the bunch. The conveniences are outside, but where can you find a better deal? Inside the house, there's your new handyman, Pasha. Talk to him about additional repairs. And then I better go. Happy housewarming and all that. Great. I guess he'll be still around. You also have a telephone. Is it telephone or just the meter? I think this is electricity meter. Okay, so that's how it looks like perhaps in Soviet Russia. And here's Pasha enjoying himself very much with vodka and a canned meat and red propane tank. Oh, nice. Basement and storage areas. Cool, cool. Alright, Pasha. So what's your deal? How can you help me? A weathered, unshaven man sits near battlefield table, looks into an empty glass. Your arrival livens him up a bit. Hey there, Commander, what's up? Aren't you by any chance Pasha the technician? The same, Pasha the technician, the Flash. Goes in, maybe attend to your quarters. I'll help you out with stuff. Where do you know Gozin from? He found me, barely breathing, inside a huge garbage container. It's trying to remember, but back when it happened, I was scared witless. I think I pissed some of the members of the pack going back north. They beat me up, they threw me in, decided to burn me alive. Then Gozin happened by. He was there to trade. He said, "You boys are up to no good, treating people like that. Don't you know you're doing the devil's will?" Anyway, he brought me from those bastards. Since then, I'm an agent of Atom too. Oh, okay, so he's part of Atom as well. First 12 grades I can do myself. Nice. I don't think I have enough technology skill, but we'll see. Save 1,002 days of resting. Okay. I think it might be worthwhile to increase my tech. It says something about help. Pasha silently looks over the room. His eyes finally stop on the open hatch that leads to the basement. The man slaps his hand on the table. Look, I fixed this place up for you, right? But I never touched the downstairs. There's so much work, it's downright scary. But, Chief, if you pay for the parts, I fix up your pump to get the water level down. 500 rubles should be enough. But if you're too greedy for that, you may try to clean it yourself. Pasha has a great offer. Pasha is the kind of person, the one that only has great offers. I try to repair myself. If you can, be my guest, Chief. I warn you, there are craters down below. Well, I mean, probably some of the things probably not something that I haven't faced before. I see. I go check it out. So these are all empty. Yep. And all the cool stuff I got though. Meantime. Very cool. And another backpack. Plus 10 kilogram carrying capacity, which is nice. You already carried it. Okay. Bag. Ah, I see. I see. So I can give the bag to Fidel now. Duffel bag. Everybody carries a bag now. Very nice. Pretty heavy though, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worthwhile, really. There you go. Yep. On the right? Okay. Let's have a look. It requires its own loading screen. Cool. It's a pretty big place. And it's radiated. Ah, crap. Yep. I see. Where's the creatures? Yep. Ow! I took 30 damage? Oh. I see. Maybe I should listen to Pasha. But this definitely has the makings of a pretty decent spot. I don't wanna die and save. It must be fixed. Oh, alright. I fixed it. I fixed it, folks. And wow, look at that. What a difference. Real time. And as you mentioned, yep, I should have fixed the pump first. Okay, now I can fix it. No valve. Let me help my case a bit. The good old crowbar. Nice. Thank you, crowbar, Mr. Crowbar. Oh no. Explode? No, it's not exploding. That's good. Let's just start. It's actually washroom too and a shower. I'm pretty sure this is all radioactive. I cannot get in here without getting radiated. Alright, now what? And hopefully this is not our basement. There's a lot of blood and then destruction there. Okay, so that was a good start, although I got Zef for 30 damage. Pasha looks at his bottle composition on the table. Upon seeing you, he gives you a chill smile. How's life, Chief? I'm here about the pump. Like I said, Chief, pay for the parts and I fixed the pump to clear the water down there. 500 rubles. Well, I fixed it already. What's next? Now? Well, since there's no more water down there, we can check out the generator without the risk of getting a jolt. You should mention that before. This will cost you 500, or you can try and repair yourself. The generator? Fixed already. What next? The generator is fixed, of course, but poisonous fungi make further work a bit challenging. Yeah, it's no fun, guy. No fun. What should we do about it? We need to dispose of them, Chief. Pasha combs his hair with his hands and stretches out his legs under the table. That's really chill, dude. If before you could technically succeed on your own, now only I can help you out. Removing poisonous mushroom is no easy task. I need 1,000 rubles for the job. Okay. Get to work. Oh, it's poison. Okay. Everything will be amazing, Chief. Come back in a day. Pass the money to technician. Upon putting on a makeshift gas mask, he gets inside the bunker. The lid closes behind him. Alright, well, let's return in a day, and I can't even get down to help. Hey, cows have come home. What? Well, who are you, sir? Are you Alexander? The cow master? A smiling man with a walking stick looks at the herd of cows grazing on the green pastures of Red Fighter. The pastoral ideal shatters as soon as he waves at you. His right hand is terribly burnt, with all 5 fingers fused together into a solid lump. Oh gosh, what did you touch? Good health to ye, master. Got tired on the road, huh? These days, every bit of road and forest is filled with con artists, bandits, and drug abusers of all sorts. But don't you worry, the milk from any which one of my moo-moos will cure you all of ills. Moo-moos, huh? I'll say cows, actually. The man probably notices the surprise reflected in your eyes, so he starts looking for something in his front pocket. You're probably thinking, who is that guy, and what are these cows doing here? Well, I'm here simply because Comrade Gausin invited me. He even gave me written permission to stay here for a while. Now, where is it? God damn it. Zoria probably chewed it up while I wasn't looking. She's a beautiful cow, but she loves to eat paper, especially the bureaucratic kind. Anyway, Comrade Gausin let us stay because he thought you'd be interested in hiring me and my herd. It's only 100 rubles after all. What did I gain by hiring you? If you hire me, I cut the grass for the cows to eat during winter. I herd them too. And here's the best part, you'll be able to milk them for free. Just make sure to have enough bottles to store the milk. Oh, I mean, milk is really, really nutritious and very important resource. Consider yourself hired, buddy. Here's the money. The man pockets your money and smiles widely. Thank you. You won't ever regret it. I use your money to buy the tools I need to settle here, and now milk the cows as much as you like. Just don't kill them. Meat spoils, but fresh milk is a renewable resource. Let's milk these cows. Where are you going, cows? I was trying to milk you. For all you're worth. Not this one, right? Has to be glass bottle. But who knows? Let's try that. Stop right there, cow. Oh, okay. Alright, so plastic bottles also work. I need to rest in Red Rider? Okay. Maybe I should just rest here. Continue. Let's form some canned food. Nice. Caravan shop stuff's nice. Caravan is going to be pretty cool. Like a merchant. Incredible. Maybe I can rest at my house. Sleep on a bed. Is there a bed in my house? Excuse me. There's no really bed to speak of. Where's the food stuff? Milk. Milk. I love milk. A lot of milk. There's stuff to store? I don't know. I mean, I don't think we are really... Here's a bed. 2 fields to grow corn. Yeah. I've seen some field as well. Like, I think there was a field in Ultra de Noye as well. I forgot about the... I think the corn that I planted. Yeah, I should go back and then check it out. Pretty convenient. Alright. So you can't really pass the time in your own home. There's some... yeah, you can get water here, and then there's some field where you can plant corns and perhaps other veggies. You need seed first. And this is where we found hexogen, I think. Or it might be different. Oh no, actually, who are you guys? Work, work. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting your sleep, but it's not really night right now. Your eye is caught by a beefy young man with a head of messy hair. Oh, all the familiar faces. Haven't seen you since the time at the factory. It's me, Sasha. Oh, hey, it's Sasha. I don't really remember you, but hey. So, doesn't it mean you're not working with Dan anymore? Sasha looks irritated. He shrugs. After all the crazy mess that Shishak has created, understood that it's not for me. What does he need for me anyway? He got into politics now. Shishak is dead. Well, alright then. Would you be so kind and answer a couple of my questions? I'm all ears. Ask your questions. I guess Golzin invited them. How did you find about this place? Well, you know, rumors spread faster than real news. At first, we didn't believe it, so we came to see it with our own eyes, and here he was, Golzin. What a great man. He explained everything to us, invited us to stay here. And so we did. Yeah, Golzin sure seems to know a lot of people, that's for sure. Have you got planned? What have you got planned for the future? Okay, the man shrugs with uncertainty. Hell knows. Dunya is all up in my case about starting a family. Really? Already? And you know, when I look at this land that we have here, I start to think, well, why the hell not? That sounds like a great plan. Would you mind answering a few more questions? Any rumors? I bet you've encountered some rusty guns on your travels. The thugs once told me that here in these lands live this Mr. Handy Hands who builds all kinds of gadgets from the junk. The leftover parts and other kinds of garbage. I haven't heard he created his own gun models, but I can't tell you where to look for him. Oh, thanks. Mr. Handy Hands? Probably not the real name. Let's see if I can spend some time around the campfire. Continue, leave, okay. I think I should just rest, right? So let's rest around 6 hours. Safe, right? Probably safe. Another 6 hours. Ant-Man? Oh, man, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see what Ant-Man has to offer. It's going to be a whole town full of life and populated. Hopefully, it's going to be our little sanctuary. That we can always rely upon. Then we gotta wait a bit more. About around 3 more hours. This guy up now? Not yet. It has to be full 24 hours. Hunger. It's raining now. I'm hungry now again. Alright. Yeah, food is easy to come by, especially with milk now. That we can get. Continue meat. I think I go for some canned meat. You know, like the sizzling sound as if you're cooking up a storm. Okay. Not yet. Alright, he's back. Pasha's back. Pasha looks at his bottle composition on the table. How's life, Chief? You need to fuel the generator too. Sure thing, Chief. 5,000 rubles and I make the order. Or you can bring me around 100 bottles of fuel, but who in his right mind would do that? Haha. 5,000, eh? That's a lot of money. I don't think I have that right now, although maybe if I sell all my stuff, then it could be around 5,000. All the other houses have only one floor. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of strange, huh? You cannot seem to go up the stairs, even though there are stairs and different stories to the building. Because you gotta load the level just like you go into basement. And look at how well Pasha has cleaned up the place. Very decent. I need fuel to light up the place. That's what I need. So, okay. Alright, good start. Good start. If there's any quest involved with this place that I missed. There is... what's this? Dunya. Standing in front of you, you see Dunya, or Donya, a girl from Dan's factory. Girls waving at you neighborly. Oh, hello, it's you, in front of the factory. My name is Donya. Do you remember me? Sasha and I, we moved here now, settling in these new lands. You're getting on with your father. Oh yeah, she had a father over at the Moonshine farm. Great, Sasha and I were able to get up briefly to visit him in the Moonshiners camp. I applied to him for everything and I think he forgave me, all thanks to you. Great. How do you find the life here? Can I really be honest with you? This is beyond our wildest dreams. We are so lucky to have found this village. Now we have a decent life. Any gossip? Sometimes people say the craziest things. Like for instance, they say that a real lunatic used to live in one of the houses around here. Does it begin with letter H and rhymes with pathogen? They say that he tried to create an army of strange beasts to attack the wasteland. So, the great Crimson Red Phoenix could rise again from the ashes. The Phoenix that is called the S-Soviet, the Holy Soviet Union. Oh yes, you, Grandpa, make him sound exactly like the people who told me of this rumor described him. Time to go. Yes, S-Soviet. And here is the shepherd. Alright. So nice, quaint place to call home to, Red Fighter. And I don't know where Grozin is. Like some mysterious stranger that Grozin. He's a mutant, you know. Oh, beekeeper. Oh, interesting. What is this? A brick. Can always use some brick encumbered. Yeah, I need to also figure out some of the crafting now. Oh yes, yes, you cannot kill the... I mean, he still has his house. You cannot kill the hares. Because it's part of his army. For better or for worse. I wonder he makes a new comment every once in a while if he returns to his own home. I think I should figure this thing out first, my inventory. Then I keep the crossbow. Hopefully I can make use of metal bolts now. And yes, it actually shows you what your house is. I think this is my house. It could be this one. It's time to go and go north to bunker 317. Do have a lot of quests, but something that I can leave until later. Yep. I think in Paragon, okay. Yeah, that's something I can do. Each one right down here. This one. I guess, yeah, I guess this is it. Excuse me. Still feeling the after effect of flu. You know. The strange thing is, I couldn't smell for a while. Hopefully it's nothing more serious than a simple flu. Ambushed. Well, let's talk our way out. Mr. Talker here. Yanis. And wow, the bunker is really close. You cautiously approach a farm you noticed some time ago. It seems to be inhabited, and by honest folk, since gangsters rarely raise cattle, preferring instead to raid their neighbors. The silence is broken from time to time by the sound of an anxious hen or a bored cow. However, you remain on alert. Who can guess the customs of people who manage not only to survive but also raise cattle and crop in this godforsaken place? The harsh crack of a rifle bolt sliding into place suggests this question will be answered sooner rather than later. Freeze! Oh, it's actually, uh, Freeze, who are you? It's Sarah Connor from Terminator 2. Where do you come from? What are you looking for? You feel the cold stare of a tall, blue-eyed woman dressed in tattered camouflage uniform. The bore of her gun is pointed right between your eyes. Are you Alexander by any chance? Don't shoot, have mercy. I was merely exploring the area. With a contemptuous smile, she lowers her weapon, giving you a chance to see her properly. The fighter is no more than 20. The next thing to attract your attention is the way she holds her firearm. She seems totally at ease, like someone long used to holding a weapon and ready to use it when necessary without a lot of palaver. I don't know what that means, but it seems pretty impressive. Your screams won't placate me. I've been butchering hogs since I was 8. You don't really look like a gangster. Your gun tracks your forehead when you try to sit away from the cone of fire. But you don't look like a merchant either, and we sure need a merchant right about now. Me to defend this place. Father for work. Mom needs some clothes, and even the little one has been pestering us about the caravans. Alright, I suppose I believe you come with no ill will. What do you want then? Nothing, but since I'm here, would you mind telling me about yourself? She frowns and adjusts her gun belt. This depends on what you're interested in. It's been boring as hell recently. I wouldn't mind a nice chat, but that doesn't mean I want to talk bullshit. Right. Tough girl. Who are you? She fixes her gun to her belt and nods at you. Name's Alyonka. Where I come from and what for is for the big boss up in the clouds to know. This isn't my real family, I just live with them. I protect them from raids more out of habit than love at this point. Anyway, what should I call you? My name is important. Haha, I'm not gonna tell. What is it? Big bad mother. Oh, potential guard. Okay. Glad to meet you, Janice. I kind of made her sound like really sarcastic. Likewise, I have a couple questions. Ask away. What are you doing here? Well, she strokes her weather-beaten gun tenderly. I had the civil defense of this poverty-stricken farm. This family has supported me ever since I was orphaned. Under the circumstances, they remain a mystery. In return, I helped them rebuff the attacks. I have no idea where I learned how to shoot. Away from the future. It seems as if I was born with this thing in my hands. Maybe she's a cyborg. The young fighter pet her improvised gun again, like it was a favorite pet. Because of me, most of the local gangs don't show their noses around here. The only one who still gives me trouble is Stefa Balagan, but I sort of understand him. His elder brother was sent to the sky, literally and figuratively, after tripping one of my mines. That calls for revenge. Yeah. If you can pay, I might know a way to make this Stefa lie low, as in 6 feet under low. You're a dangerous tomboy, aren't you? Haven't met the likes of you before. How about answering another question? She shakes her head. I tolerate no interference in this matter. Stefa could have hired a gang to shut our farm with grenades, but he doesn't because he wants to deal with me personally. When it comes out of his hole, I'd be more than happy to give him the satisfaction. Her dreamy gaze clearly, unambiguously states that for all your enthusiasm, you'd be a fifth wheel in that conversation. Love? And you bet your right arm to love this girl's dreamy eyes are full of. Sometimes finds a tricky way into people's lives. Alright, sorry for bringing it up. Let's talk about something else, okay? Tell me about your farm. It's just what it looks like, a hole. It's only thanks to someone's stubbornness that we haven't set up for Krasnosnomania as refugees. We cast a sidelong look at the house. Although it makes some kind of sense, the house is lopsided, we have gangsters pestering us. You have to ride for days to secure supplies or help or anything else. Yet this land belongs to us, and that means something. What are the locals talking about? The locals? Well, the men complain that their wives don't let them drink as much as they want. The women are looking for the ventures. If you're interested in rumors, I know from a merchant who got lost on his way here. There's a gang laying in ambush for a merchant or a small caravan near a camp of the local thugs. What they saw instead was a man dressed oddly for the weather in a wide-brimmed hat, wool coat, and thick gloves, and behind him he was pulling a coffin by a length of twine. Okay. The gangsters came out of cover and demanded he explain what was going on. The merchant said he was going to bury a friend. They didn't believe him. I bet the box is stuffed with goods. They said, open it. He shrugged, walked around the coffin and raised the lid. Inside was a pre-war Maxim gun. It was fully restored and functioning with a bipod and 200 cartridge belt. The bad guys are rooted to the spot, long enough to accommodate about 50 rounds from the Maxim. He took the entire gang down with one burst, all except one guy whom ordered to tell this story to the Wastelanders. Running across the funeral procession is said to bring bad luck, and that was a particularly bad streak of luck for them, I'd say. Anything else? Let's talk about something else. You say you need a merchant, why? She patched a leather purse at her belt. There are 20 catchers in here, and when they run out, what then? There'll be another raid, I know it. Step up Bannigan is cutthroat, have been silent too long. Must be preparing something nasty, like General Nasty's porn. I need at least 20 handfuls of gunpowder. I've been saving up for quite a while, but in the month since I placed my order, the merchant hasn't come. I give this money to you if you return with the gunpowder before he does. I even add a small bonus on top. Deal? 20 handfuls, you say. Why not? I find a gunpowder for you and bring it here. She tries not to smile. Bring the gunpowder, get the money. Is there anything else, or are you leaving? I better go. Alright, interesting. Okay, so more quests from this place. I see. So let's see if I have the gunpowder. I don't think I have 20. I might have like 5 in total. I have 4 here. 4. 5. Yeah, I think maybe more than 5, but not much more than that. Oh my gosh, I gotta return with the bandage head. And I have 6. Oh, I have 6 gunpowder. Okay, that's interesting. Gunpowder seems to be pretty hard to come by, but only my inventory counts for quests. Yes. Like Fidel's a bit encumbered. Alright. Hopefully this is not timed. I have to return to Krasnosemeny. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's go back. I'm hungry. It's okay. There'll be campfire near Red Fighter. Also might be some merchant or caravan. It'd be nice if I can meet them. Oh no, you stumble upon a hive of terrible arachnoids, a bane of eastern waste. 99% escape chance. Okay, let's just keep going. Nice. 25,000. I only have 1,500. Although I can sell some of these back at Krasnos, not many. I know that the prices there are pretty bad. And I'm encumbered. As you can see, because I'm hungry. Yeah, that's another bad thing about it. It doesn't seem to slow you down on the overland. But like anywhere you actually go down to the town or like adventure, then you're slowed down. Also, I think you lose some health. I don't know whether that's true. I don't think you lose health, but you definitely get slowed down. Oh, during daytime? Okay. I think. Yeah, and I can run, right? I'm encumbered still? Okay. I'm still encumbered for some reason. Okay, I'm doing something. Radiation, maybe? I don't know. Seems that I have less health than normal. I probably lost that encumbered. Okay. I don't know why I can no longer carry 56 kilograms. It's kind of weird. Something happened. Something happened. No time to waste. Encumbrance lower my strength too, so carry weight too. Oh, really? So it's like double whammy. You lose even more carrying capacity if you're encumbered. I delivered the head. Hopefully I can get some experience points out of that. I think around 1500 to 2000 away from the next level up. So less than 1000 now. Okay, cool. So we've been collecting some experience points here and there. Slaver camp, do you want to attack it? Walk past them. Right now. Yeah. But it'd be nice to raid the slavers. For sure. Just that coffee by campfire, temporary boost strength for the whole party. Nice. Oops, okay. Gotta enter the battle. Oh, crossbow guy. And we're gonna have a bit of crossbow off. Okay, not bad. I think I get this guy. Wow. Polymouth. Nice job. I think that was a metal bolt that he was trying to shoot Zulbars with. Come on guys, you gotta attack. I get you. I get you first. Let's see what happens. 90%. Critical, spits up blood. Wow. Does a pretty heavy damage. Now these guys act up. Good. It's brick. It's a good old brick. 60s. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I think okay. 72%, 88. Almost dead. Getting healed up. Oh wow, okay. Man, he was able to use his healing supplies, reload, and shoot at the same time. The punch. Jammed. The favorite kind of jam. Gun jam. Rusty. Yeah. Oh man, Zulvars. Just a scratch for Zulvars now. The battles have been a lot more manageable. A lot more. And okay, let's finish this guy off. On the crossbow for me. Nice. Exogen has been just on a warpath. Crazily tries to fit pieces of sculpting into place. Gosh, is that even a thing? Is that even possible? I think I let Zulbars finish the deed. Yeah, don't wanna waste any more bolt. Yeah, custom made crossbow. I don't think I can carry all this. Although Mushanka head seems to be pretty nice. See, yep, these things can all be sold or something, or from what those guys tell me, there's some special merchant or handyman who can fix stuff for us when it comes to the guns and the like, even the rusty ones. Now he's encumbered. Wow, fire extinguisher. Blue bars, can you carry some? No. Brick. Can I carry the brick? No. I'm encumbered now. Yep. Still. Maybe just one then. I just give it to you. You can come a bit later. I'm just arrived. Okay. There's a dancing man. Sorry. Dancing man. Yammer notices you gain. Pulls the armor piece he repaired to the side. Hey there again. So wanna check my wanna check out my wares? Best armor in class doesn't many. Does he have anything new? Armor for the dog. Oh gosh, I gotta get this. You grant your hound protection with melee hits, even bullets, with a little luck. Air pistol? Oh wow. Okay. You're ignoring fire extinguisher. Silent but have lower price and damage than Zipcon. Air pistol, I see. Protective mask for dog. Wow, dog has armors too. This is definitely a amazing find. Let's see what I can do. DIY helmet. Thorny armor can be sold. Can probably sell a bunch of these. Under 70 ropes. Yeah. I also need to get some bullets. Leather breastplate, which is a bit better than thorny armor. You still not have any piece of dog armor? Oh, okay. This might be a... I mean, you have like every dog, you know, equipment, armor you can imagine. Armor color, dog, the belt. I mean, I can buy this for Wilmars. Plus 2 kilogram carry weight. So it adds to the carry weight a bit. You can't really dodge, but then it just makes it more of a tank. Yep. I guess I have to get it for him since I have it available right now. I wonder if it's gonna be worth it though. I think it's gonna be worth it. This might be a craft item, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, I have to maybe try this for myself. A strange serum. The books sometimes are worth a lot, but not here. Let's try this out. Nice. Okay. Was it? Yeah, he does have it on. Cool. I can see it. You can see the armor on him. Yeah, that's very neat. They've basically done everything to make it special. Definitely like how everything is reflected on the models. Oh, it took a lot of time to get everything working. Okay, now let's try to visit the police station. I think it was beside. It's right here. Caravanserai? Cool. Oh, you got the dog armor from a caravan, I see. So it's not from an armorer you found him. It's another way to get it. So, I mean, that's cool. At least you were able to arm Zulbars with armor. Permanently annoyed, Chief of Police rummages through a file of reports on unknown cases. As he notices you, he heaves a deep sigh and waves in the direction of a chair. You prefer to remain standing. I have business to discuss. I'm on it. So I need to get the head for... I gotta basically get the head. Encumbered with the head, but hopefully I can get rid of it very quickly. Here's a head of Slowfoot Somensky. Wowee! What do you know? You have my respect. Here, 500 rubles. You earned it, fair and square. Now let's change the subject. What else do you want? Business to discuss. Since autumn, I've been interested in the head of Ahmed Pantless from the cohort Crushers of the Crypt. Reason: killing a government official close to the place called Fogelevka. Okay. Great. Not many people are willing to take care of people like this scumbag Ahmed Pantless. I expect to hear from you in 4 days. Don't be like other people in my life. Don't let me down. This guy basically sends us on a hit job once again. I mean, not really hit, but to round these guys up, dead or alive. Mostly dead. But yeah, I mean, that's his thing. Report to you when I'm back. 500 rubles is not too bad. And also need to check on General Nasty. Excuse me. Okay, I definitely give that place a visit. So I got 36 experience points, which gives me even closer to the next level up. 600, 700 away. Okay, Nasty, where are you? The young hooker gives you a wicked smile. Okay. I think General Nasty might be in the casino. Oh yeah, there's that cult person. And I think I had to get something for him. I don't really remember. I think it was a plaque from Ultra Noye. To find bunker 317. You gang prowling, yes. City underbelly of Krasnos, not many. Bordello. This is Bordello. No be sticking about it. Ah, General Nest is right here. All of them. The ragtag team is already in place. General Nasty turns to you when he hears you enters. Smells widely. You can see your mission was a success, Private Hardbones. Deserve the promotion. From being such a handy little soldier, I rank you corporal handjob. Now there's only one thing left to decide. Will you be the fifth wheel in our sex carriage? How about you, Grandpa? Wanna show us how you did it in the 50s? Touch me not! I'm chaste! Okay then. Now attempt to stop this weird shooting, but I won't participate either. Suit yourself, comrade. You can get paid with the price of 500 if I join. Although a hot bald guy would do wonders for the entertainment value. I think I join you people. Okay. Did I save? Nasty smiles and blows you a little kiss. I always knew you had all the balls, Corporal. After we are done, talk to me about your payment, as well as a little surprise I've got in store for you. Okay, boys and girls, get on the set pronto. Bambula, are the whips nice and wet? Ekfia, I asked for blue diapers, not purple. Raskovia, is a butt hook ready for lifting? At least I've got a story to tell my grandchildren after they turn 18. No words can describe what you see or what you think you see. The actors went back to the circus, and sweaty, tired-looking yet happy General Nasty gives you a shiny smile. Well, it's done. The seed of free love was spilled into the gullet of local puritanical culture. The battle's won, the war is over, the general's little helper can finally get his reward. First off, here's 500 rubles, and here's a copy of the tape we made. Nasty. Be a dear and show this fine piece of cinema magic to the local video salon owner. Who knows, maybe we made a true blockbuster. Silently nod and leave. Okay, all for the true post-apocalyptic experience. Finds love in all different ways. Get 500 and a porn tape. Cool. Sure. And this is so-called Kino, where I can show you the tape for local populace. They branded a heretic or something. They did a pretty good job of rendering all the nice equipment, and I cannot do anything about it, unfortunately. It's a VCR. I don't know what it really says, but yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Lead away. Yeah, didn't really loot this place, but let's do it right now. I don't know who sleeps in here. Lantern battery. Another curious craft item. On them, I think I should have used this before I joined the guys at the porn shoot. Anyways, there's one more. Salt. Okay, salt can stay salty. What else can I do here now? I think there is some sewer area stuff that I can do. And also need to get some gunpowder from this dude. Oh, nice. I think I need to get 9 gunpowder. Is that what he's doing? I think I already did this. Yeah, intellect to figure out his methods, and I gained some experience points. Anyways. Gun cleaning method. Do I sense a lover quality firearms? Great. I got the best stuff in the waste. Gunpowder, please. No gunpowder, but some bullets. That's also pretty good. You can probably use Shizek's gun. I think Shizek's gun is going to use. Probably going to be a more expensive ammo. Time bomb. Cool. Oh, okay. Yes, of course the bunker is going to be shut tight. Rusty soft shotgun. Yes, I think I know what bullet or rounds go into it. I played Giants 2 before. Although I mean, I haven't really shot a gun in my life. I've shot plenty of virtual guns. Siggy. Yeah, Siggy with it. Rusty. Okay, you're now going to graduate from Rusty one to real Makarov. You know, how's that sound? I heard there's a recently, I don't know whether it's recent, but there has been some kind of a gun model in the United States that had all this defect in that it suddenly fires without pulling the trigger, like with the slightest impact or slightest like jostle or some kind of like I don't know, some kind of impact, outside impact, we just shoot for some reason, and there has been some accident by the guns owners. I don't know exactly what gun it is, but I found it pretty amusing that the gun just fires itself. And one of the worst things to ever to happen to a gun, especially like you think about safety of the firearm. Sorry, not really thinking correctly. Ammo 30. See, 30, and I think I need more 9mm and also for his rifle, which uses 7.6 to 39. I think I bought some 7.6 to 39, but it strangely disappeared from Hexagon's inventory. Maybe he ate them. Got all this nice weaponry. 17,000 machine gun, and this is a true Dragunov. 10,000. Yeah, I mean, it commands top price. Probably end game weapons, some of them. AP rounds. Interesting. Maybe I should get some AP rounds, although might not be as useful right now. I don't think we are still battling folks with armor. 30. This one. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Expensive. This recipe, yeah. Oh, I gotta consult the wiki. I see. There's some extra legwork I need to do. This is not even worth selling. Just keep it around. Just unload. Really. Roofs. Yeah, he really drives a hard bargain here. I don't know. I don't think this is worthwhile to sell here. There's like 4 rubles. No, I don't think it's really worthwhile. I think I go for the armorer first and then sell these because I don't think they really much. Right. Bullet. All Fidels, I think now. Use this. Alright, so bullets are also ready. I couldn't find any gunpowder. Maybe you can go to Ultra Noye. Yeah, Ultra Noye has some gunpowder. The bookseller, Abraham. Have you noticed the elderly trader leans on his flimsy counter? What brings you here, my friend? He claps his hands. Oh well, that's my pleasure. My goods exchange for your hard-earned gelt. The craft 4th tier 4-barrel gun. Ooh, heavy crossbow. Maybe I should try to use this crossbow. Does it make sense? Not right now. Any manuals? No. The Fidel has some more money, which I can use. Horn tape. Horny Hustlers Volume 1. Either don't push me. Yeah, I got your money. Are you angry because of that? One house north from bookstore? Oh, Old Bandit, okay. Yep. I can probably sell these armor for a bit more price, like 20 rubles. Yep. And of course these he accepts with a lot more money, so I mean I should make use of this guy's services a bit more. Excuse me. So you're gonna also have to pick and choose different merchant because they offer more generous prices. Although he's not really going to deal with these weapons, but he keeps it around just in case, right? Which is really nice. Metal crossbow from okay, so it's ways off. Metal crossbow is what I need. That's the place Crest. Caravanserai is a place I haven't really even heard from people. Maybe in time I'll be able to see where it is. Get it marked on my map and see if I can decide to make a trek. Although I think it might have to come after you know, the bunker. North from bookstore. Let's see. So this is north. Bandit house? Okay, one bandit. Old bandit? Okay, so this guy kind of looks old. Oh man, definitely looks like a roguish character. But it's a woman. One woman walks behind you across the dirty kitchen of the communal apartment. She wraps her long shawl around her to keep away the chill and follows you with her keen, unkind eyes without taking the end of the shawl from her wrinkled face. She addresses you in her screechy voice. Hey, you're doing nothing about like that, looking for something to nick? My name is Janice, not Nick. You called me at the Grand, that was my plan. No, what are you talking about? Just wanted to have a look at the house. Yeah, sure, I'm not buying. A swindler, are ya? There's nothing here for you to steal. There's no one but us old folk in the house. Officer's honor. Well, everyone who's not a thief is a junkhead now. Are you calling me junkhead? The old fragile woman looks at you angrily. You shouldn't make her even angrier by asking unnecessary questions. Alright then. Okay, goodbye. Are you an old thief? Looks like an old thief. The scrawny and sick-looking man would be a head taller than you if he straightened his back. Dark circles under his eyes, yellowish skin, and shaking hands mean that it's unlikely to happen. He tries to open a bottle of moonshine, still no matter how hard he pulls the cork, it just won't give in. The man raises a conscientious look at you, as if desiring to ask for your help, yet feeling desperately ashamed to do so. Mate, you dislodge your arm, let me. Without much of an effort, you pull the cork, and it springs out with a wet dump. It's good to see there are still those who can help the weak. With people like you, this city has a chance for survival. Glad to help. Fancy a chat? I'm not used to talking to people. Ask all you want and go your way. Are you sick? Funny, isn't it? At some point in my life, I wasn't just strong, I was one of the people totally defined by their strength. Unstoppable, cruel, unscrupulous. Sure. I'm merely a shadow of my old self. I guess that's a good thing. This plague that I have so fairly developed in the old age was incurable even before the war. First it would devour my muscles. I can barely hold a bottle already. Then my internal organs, then the eternal flame until the end of time. Anyways, I have another question. What do you do? Where do you work? I'm glad the local authorities didn't ask the same questions. It was enough to show them a bunch of bills and stretch my hand to accept the occupancy permit. You can say I live off my savings. What do you think about Krasnoznameni? My old self, when not stifled by vodka, calls it the sheep city. Or a shit city? I should sheep. Sometimes my new self even knows an agreement. Complacent sheep that graze under the knife. That sounds quite gloomy. Any interesting rumors? Have you seen the postman? Last time I met him at the video theater, he tried to tell me some crazy shit. I should have listened, but I went my way. Yeah, I don't think you miss anything. You don't know yourself what you want. Why do you say that to me? You mentioned the menace. What were you talking about? For a second, the look in his yellowish eyes seemed absolutely insane. You risk becoming the first to ever listen to the whole story. Listen silently without interrupting. The guards didn't let me finish. Mercenaries promised to knock my teeth out. City residents ridiculed me, but I heard it with my own ears. Death is drawing near to Krasnoznameni, the organized criminal group Death. Let me stop it. Don't doubt my words, for I am the one who created it. Wait, what? Former bandit. Oh, this guy's a former bandit. Oh, it can be modified? Wow, the lot of guns can be modified. It's amazing. AK-47 too? Maybe I should try that with Fidel. Long ago, when this body was still loyal to me, I was known as Roma Death, a merciless gangster and murderer, a product of my time and my surroundings. I took all I wanted and set fire to the rest. Strange it might sound, though, I wasn't totally mental. Much more I tried to justify my doings with a philosophy. What philosophy? I deduced that only the strongest had a chance to survive in this dying world, with strength higher than social and personal morals, higher than law. I forfeited them all for one single idea. Everything I desire will become mine. Are you, by the way, relative to this one guy? How bored did you have to make up this story? And what happened next? The old man nods gloomily. As time passed, people started following me. Homeless kids, famished among the ruins. Together we became known as the organized crime group Death. Listen silently. I lost interest in my own ideas and I saw them through a stranger's eyes. And boys and girls 2 times younger than me, children I had raised and taught, were burning down entire villages, screaming out slogans I had made up. I realized I was instilling this in my own head to stop feeling dismal. What was I doing? And so I fled, accompanied by one of my apprentices, who came to the same conclusion. Amazed you were able to realize this, and then... For years I merely existed, a nameless shadow who had neither friends nor family. Several days ago, the fella who had fled with me contacted me from Paragon. 3 of my apprentices, my children, decided to move here from the north. Listen, as far as I understand, there will be 3 squads headed by the most bloodthirsty of my own followers. Dima Death, who likes turning people into living torches. Lena Death, a beautiful, insane girl who has a gang of sadists. And Igor Death, with his wild pack of wolves and a tendency to poke eyes. I remember them as kids. I created them. And now, if we allow them to combine their forces, they'll wreak havoc in these lands. What are your plans now? You screwed up magnificently. Do you have any allies? Folks don't take me seriously. They say that if such squads existed, people would know. They don't understand. There have been no reports about them because my children leave no witnesses. They have to be stopped, convinced, or destroyed. It doesn't matter. You're the only person who's heard my story to the end. Please, could you help me? I could offer my services for their extermination. Do you think you can exterminate my children? The children are too dangerous to be left alive. It's the people of the wasteland I care about. Good. Save the world for my children. And you not only save hundreds of lives, but receive all my remaining savings as a reward. Nonsense. Now you should go to Paragon. The fellow with him I fled from the gang is waiting at the entrance to the tent city. You recognize him by a black mole above his upper lip. Tell him about my disease, and if he doesn't believe you, say, the moon hides behind the cloud. This is our old password. He'll give you the latest locations of the squads he has registered. Stop them, whatever the cost. The moon hides behind the cloud. Gotcha. Gosh, this is going to be another one of those pitch battles, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, this game keeps giving me things to think about and things to do. That's for sure, which is pretty nice. I mean, there's no lack of things to do. That's something that some RPGs do suffer from. After you've been to this place and that, it's basically all you have to do, all you get from a particular place. Like in Denver, for example, in Wasteland 3. This is Zender P603. This guy told me to stop the love affair between two young people near the circus. I instead gave them my green light to go ahead and spread love and all that, and see what this guy's reaction is going to be. I think he's going to be very jealous or something. Xander walks closer to you. You suddenly notice that his unitard is no longer silver. It is instead silvery pink and covered in tiny colorful light bulbs. Someone changed his clothes while you're away, or did you really change the future? The man bows to you politely. In the name of the democratically elected leader Ilya Kuznetsov, and the glorious utopia is built, I come here to thank you. Today you did something good for the future generations. So now it's our time to repay. Please follow these coordinates. But this guy's clothes completely changed. Xander smiles as he hands you a map of a region in eastern Siberia, a place tens of thousands of kilometers away from your current location. In the place marked by X on this map, you shall find the soft drink factory that was missed by the nuclear blast. There, in the storage rooms, you shall find the bounty of at least 1,000,000 bottle caps. What use are those bottle caps? This place is located on the opposite side of the globe, and also, why would I need bottle caps? Wait a second, are you saying people in this timeline do not use bottle caps as currency? But our historians, they told us, they are so sure. Oh god, this is so awkward. Merda, the historians of your time were retarded. By the glory of the noble Ilya Kuznetsov, my time machine is turning off. The battery cannot power it for longer. No time to pay proper reward or help. I guess this guy learned his history by playing Fallout. Run away from Xander, distracted by a loud cry, only to see two homeless people fighting over a horse hoof. When you turn back, the weird man has disappeared as if he was never there in the first place. Oh, Planescape reference too? Nice. As Adam, as one-time new guy named Adam at Turlights and Bar. Adam is the, I guess, name of the nameless one. Pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, they've been playing a lot of these games and been inspired. Pretty nice. Nice touch. See if I can meet this guy. The guard at the lever gives you a friendly nod. Hello game, what brings you here this time? How about the bunker? The guard narrows his eyes and smiles cunningly. Oh wow, kindle your interest in a humble little bunker. Ivan Ivanovich, my colleague, invited me for a visit. May I pass? The guard scratches his head thinking. This has something to do with the elections in Otradnoye, right? Yeah, I remember him mentioning how he found a new pal. Come on in and give my regards to the old man. Cool. Alright, now I can enter and then ask around. Oh, cool. Oh wow, a lot of potatoes. And onions too. Looks like a real deal bunker to me. Wow, with all the security and interesting setup. This guy definitely carries a AK-47 or so. Similar looking rifle. Hello? That's actually one of Planescape's secrets? Oh, okay. I see, Adam, and just found a character of the name in Smoldering Corpse. It's how the thinking actually materializes into a real being, just like in on other like weird planes. A fit-looking man wearing cologne and dressed in a classic, perfectly fitted pre-war suit studies you carefully without saying a word. When he finally speaks, you're amazed by the depth and confidence of his voice. I've never seen this guy. I mean, he probably stays here all the time, playing his piano. It's high time we met and talked face to face. Let's put the formalities behind us. I'm Secretary General of the Chamber of Commerce, Gennady Nikolaev. You, Janice, are a man of mystery and a certain occupation, but in the future, a potentially valuable ally to our city. What do you say? This is obscene, playing leader to a tiny part of the great, gone, but great union, and to call yourself by the title of true heroes, the titans of intellect, modern-day Descartes, and Newton, such as Leonid Brezhnev and Nikita Khrushchev, and even goddamn Stalin himself. The union had to start somewhere, Comrade Trudov. By the way, would you be so kind as to sign this copy of your novel, Mr. TNT, a truly fascinating book? Oh, what a feeling it brings when you thought you were talking to a narcissist megalomaniac, the Tin Crown King of the neighboring cohorts. But then realize a true man of the empire stands before you, man with a capital M. This guy changed like 180 degrees because he thinks the guy is his fan. I'm glad we're friends now. So, Comrade Janice, how do you like my proposal? I'd like to ask a couple of questions. Am I correct that whether or not we become allies depends on my willingness to embark on some sort of mission? Look, Gennady Nikolaev smiles and nods. The times when people gain status in exchange for letters of recommendation are long gone. Today, the only thing that matters are one's actions, and we, the state's loyal servants, have plenty to do. Take, for example, the disgusting circus that pitched its tent on our lands. Drug dealers, kidnappers, thieves, drunks, degenerates. Hey, I have the porn tape. You'd like to see it? As the cliff describes these tent dwellers, his nostrils flare and a sharp crease cuts down the middle of his forehead. Of course, they're not the biggest or even the second biggest threat around here, but every great purge must start somewhere. Will I handily dispose of that troop? I mean physically, so they can simply shift the operation a couple of kilometers down the road. The remuneration for this job is 3,000 rubles in cash. My trust and respect will be an added bonus. Wow, take out the whole circus? Are they really that much of a threat? Your words have no effect on Secretary General, except that his fist clenched at his sides. You'd be surprised. There's no other way to deal with them. What, we execute the kidnappers now and the drug dealers tomorrow? No, I'm asking you to alleviate our suffering by exterminating these 3 ring parasites with one swift and decisive blow. That reminds me of one of these enclave guys. The circus freaks must die. If he had like a anti-circus freak pathogen, he's gonna release in the air. Can you go about this without committing genocide? I'm certain I can convince them to live peacefully. The Secretary General frowns. In the worst case scenario, I suppose I would call that a satisfactory outcome, but I strongly prefer total annihilation. It's much cleaner and better in many ways. So, why don't you send the guards if they're breaking the law? I trust you enough to let you know the real reason, in confidence of course. First, despite our best efforts, ordinary citizens still crave the idiotic distractions of a circus, and therefore would be most displeased to hear the government destroy their favorite form of entertainment. Yeah, what's wrong with the circus? Second, the genocide circus performers, organized by unknown fighters near Krasno's menu, could become a curious military incident that later can be used as justification for future expansion. I'm sure their clowns will look hilarious with the bullet hole between their eyes. I'm in! General Secretary nods and makes a steeple with his fingers. Good. I suggest you start the purge in the cockpit of the crashed plane. That's where you find Madame Vuva. She runs the circus. Vuva must be among the first victims, else she'll attempt to coordinate her people's escape, or worse, assemble a cohesive defense. She's a gifted leader. Ahem, according to my agent's intel. Let's talk about something else. No questions? You look much younger than your subordinates. How come? I got into politics at a young age and proved myself in many complicated situations. Legends arose regarding my methods, and like how during peace talks with bandit lords I secretly scattered lumps of cheese all over their encampment, later gluing grenades onto rats and sending them back to come nightfall. Wow, this guy's devious. What really happened was we destroyed them with some ancient volley guns we found in the ruins of the Militaris Museum, but still my track record proves me deserving of both my high rank and the trust placed in me by the Chamber of Commerce. It's ruthless. Why is Krasnoznamenny's biggest asset? Me. Location, strong economy. This is the answer you get from any one of our citizens. However, I'd like to point out that in our city, the old USSR culture is still very much present and alive. People can feel this continuity, which they associate with the stability of the era long gone. This in turn allows us to grow. What is the main threat? The barbaric chaos that is Paragon, the wild gangs of the north, the drug trade, the slave trade, mutant, and so-called atom, just to name a few. They're holding up well in spite of them. Oh, well, sorry. Atom, huh? But let's be frank, those aren't the biggest problems. The fact that the whole police force is massively corrupt surely is, and you can pass this info directly on to the Internal Affairs Department, Comrade Fidel. I'm sure they know just what to do. Arrest you on the spot. Other rumors circulating in the city most concern you. Right now, I'm troubled by the Black Lotus problem. This drug can destroy a full-grown adult after just 2 or 3 uses. It's in our best interest to halt the spread of this deadly poison. Sounds unpleasant. Okay, I should be going. Scary. Scary dude this guy is. I bet he has like 50 caliber machine gun hiding behind his desk. Or under his desk. Let's meet this Ivan Ivanovich. He seems to be a lot more pleasant fella than Gennady. Hello. An aged man in an expensive jacket meets you with a warm, calming smile. He looks you in the eye and states in a slightly shaky voice, "You're not an average solicitor. How did you know this, if I may ask?" "Years of practice, my boy. Years of practice, nothing more." The old man rests his hands upon his knees and after a gentle cough asks, "Can I ask you why you came to me?" "Looking for a job. Can you help me with that?" "Maybe I can help you out, but first I need to understand what each of us is gaining from this partnership." Agreed. Now can I ask you a few questions? Fine, go ahead. Where are you supposed to be? Alexander Sablin, head of coal shipment and minor diplomacy. Oh yeah, this guy's a coal shipment guy, the person I was looking for. Comrade Sablin, the head of the coal plant, says he's not getting enough fuel. From Paragon? Yes, they really send us fuel nowadays. They said it's because of bandit activity on the main roads. Very scary, but the problem is with the shipment isn't going to go away just because you know the reason behind it. Yeah, you're right, of course, but what am I supposed to do? Eliminate all crime in the wasteland? Although, Savelin thinks for a while, then looks to you with a sly expression. Maybe you could help everyone in this situation. If they're so afraid of bandits in Paragon, they probably wouldn't scoff at getting help from the friendly city of Krasnoznamenny, right? You're a capable lad, judging by how you infiltrated our bunker. Thank you for the kind words, but what exactly do you want? Go to Paragon and speak with Comrade Membetov. He oversees coal shipment to our city. He can be found in the hull of a ship they've set up for people to live in. Tell him you're our representative. Gives you a friendly smile, straightens the cuff of his expensive jacket. I'm sure attacks on the shipment will fall off and the bandits learn Krasnoznamenny has an official interest in protecting them. Okay, sure. Please do. Believe me, you'd be a great help to this fine city. Okay, sure. I even make a note. Need to talk to some Membetov guy. That's that. And there's a pig in with always a, I don't know, weird pig in this guy's room. I'm kind of afraid of speaking to this guy now. A middle-aged man walks around the room with an annoyed look on his face. From time to time he stumbles upon a pig who grunts indifferently and mumbles something under his breath. As he sees you, he snorts. What are you doing here? Answer him quickly. I'm having a terrible migraine. Oh, what is a pig doing here? I'm sorry, is this any of your business? If it's here, that's where it should be. Is it clear? Is our conversation over? Then please do me a favor and leave my apartment before I call the guards. Wait, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. No questions, I'm telling you I'm suffering from migraine. Alright, fine. Chamber of Commerce and oh nice, they've been watching some video. Let me change that to General Nasty's porn film. Code lock. Code, huh? Nice. They've been doing well themselves in this bunker. It's called Chamber of Commerce, but I think it's not really the real Chamber of Commerce per se. It's more of serves a different function. It's a government of this fine city. I don't think I can open it. I'm sorry. Not much to go around. I think that's normal. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, nothing, of course. Yeah, not a lot of stuff. They keep it really clean and bare bones. They probably knew that this is gonna happen. I wonder where all the workers are from this place. Out of food stuff. Locked, of course. Yep, the full storage. And trying to look for a guy called Ivan Ivanovich. Gennady Nikolaev. Here's this guy? No. Yeah, maybe that's the guy. Ivan Ivanovich. Locked. Okay, maybe I should really try my luck. But I got somewhere. Ah, he's sleeping now. He got a pretty nice room. The second best room in the bunker. Is this a brick? No, looks like some consumable. Oh, you're awake. Alright. Hello. Oh. Yeah, that's the guy I was looking for. Ivan Ivanovich is leafing through a bunch of undoubtedly important papers. As he notices you, he gives a friendly wave. Look who's here. Well, hello, Father of Democracy. What brings you to our bunker? Didn't you yourself invite me to visit? That's exactly what I'm doing. True that. We're almost colleagues now, after all. So, how are you doing? Not bad, making my way up. Glad to hear it, but if I'm not mistaken, you're doing pretty well already. The elections in Otranoye wouldn't have happened without your intervention. That's quite an achievement. Yes, look, I keep wondering what we are doing in Paragon. The official shrugs and waves his hand nonchalantly. Political matters, nothing interesting. Look, I don't ask you about your business, and you don't ask me about mine, okay? Okay, by the way, I haven't had any work from Dan recently. Do you think you could give me a job? The man slicks back his receding hair and whips closer to you. Actually, I may have just the right job for you. You've already shown you're no stranger to politics, so this shouldn't surprise you. There's a place called Mountain Pass of Woes, where... Oh, Caravanserai is located. It's an important regional hub. Merchants like to stop there on their way through the mountains. I think we should all benefit if they admitted Krasnosmany's superiority. You're saying it's up to me to convince them? Exactly. Of course they won't agree just like that. I'm not that naive. But perhaps you'll be able to convince them to admit it de jure, I don't know, de jure, or if not de facto. Once that's done, we'll work from there. Well, who do I have to talk to? Comrade Makhmudov, the warden of Caravanserai. The sly one, but it won't be your first time dealing with this sort. I agree. Where do I have to go? First start Fogelevka. From there you can hitchhike to the mountain pass of Voz. Do you know the way to Fogelevka? Here, I make it for you. I already know, but fine. Ivan Ivanovich takes your map and puts a neat circle on it. There. Well, Godspeed, as they say, unless there's anything else I can help you with. About a chat. Why not? Ask away. Tell me about the local authorities. All power in Kras knows the many and surrounding areas belong to the Chamber of Commerce. Even Dan admits it. Pity that Paragon pushes back from time to time, where they are more compliant. There'll be far less trouble all around. Don't doubt it. What can you tell me about the city? What do you know about the wasteland? Not any more than you do. Any insignificant details I might know are not worthy of your or anyone else's attention. Any good rumors? There's a secret hidden deep in our bunker. I don't even know where to start. A colleague of mine, a person of keen intelligence, has taken in a pet pig. We are trying our best to keep it a secret. I don't want people to mistake the Chamber of Commerce for a mental exam. A pet, how charming. Alright, I'll be off. So let's try. Oh, hey, who are you? I haven't seen you before. A shabby, unshaven man. Like a double redundancy there. In the blue overall, tinkers with a pipe, tightens it up, then takes a few steps back to contemplate his work, rubbing his chin. As he notices you, he gives you a short nod. What are you doing? The man sighs and crosses his arms on his chest. Fixing the pipes, but these... He makes an imperceptible, threatening gesture in the direction of the doors in front of him. But these... I can't even find a decent word for them, my bosses. These guys do their best to hinder my work. I make too much noise, they say. The noise distracts them from their work. Work my ass. I ask you a few questions. The man yawns in his fist and nods in his agreement. Why not? What do you want to ask? Have you heard what the local government is discussing? Sorry, pal. I like you, but not enough to share this sensitive information. Okay. How does it feel here in the bunker? Better than on the surface? Bell knows. Cleaner and drier for sure. Grub is good, and I have a roof over my head. A great roof. But I feel so much more freedom outside in the wasteland, so I don't know, really. I guess it's probably right when they say the grass is greener in the neighbor's garden. Hey, Stiffer. Any interesting rumors? I heard the sea has dried out in the east. The climate is gone mad. Life on our planet at this rate will soon be extinct, like those, what's their name, dinosaurs. Who's the biggest boss in town? Who's behind all this? Our Secretary General, Gennady Nikolaevich. Strictly between us, is a champion jerk, even though he tries to hide it. He makes an impression of a lively fella, but deep inside you find his core is eaten through the worms. I might be wrong. Mine, after all. We are not close pals, but this is the impression I have. Okay, I agree. Seems to be a brutal fella. That's for certain. Okay, well, one more time. Oh, hey, third time's a charm. Rubles and vapor. Yes, I like. Cumbered. Well, there's some money. Good. Some extra money. Get out of this creepy place. Ask a guy in restricted area on boat. Oh, okay. What about Shishak? And we are close by, so it's straight ahead. Restricted area right here. What is this? I gotta talk to him. There's an ant following him. A white shorter man of around 40, muscular and balding, is walking around with a huge mermic by his side. I guess this is the ant. He smiles at you. What? Do you like my mermic? Come closer, don't fret. The little guy is very polite. You're a good boy, right, Bootsy? The man pokes the ant with the toe of his shoe, and in response the insect clacks its mandibles together and nods its hairy ovoid head. Huh. Tell me, what's going on with the ant you have there? The man kneels before the mermaid and starts rubbing its thorax. The mutant insect starts breathing loudly and sticking its tongue out like a happy dog. What's the story? We are both alone in this world, so we started traveling together, entertaining folks and throwing amazing birthday parties for kids, as well as earning a pretty penny. Bootsy will let almost anyone pet him for 5 rubles. I take the money and turn it into sugar cubes and beer. Ah, I never forget reading that filthy, pornographic story by the so-called writer, actually a fiend and a capitalist gremlin, Alan Ellison, a boy and his dog. Yeah, I know this guy's name because pretty famous dude. But here nature herself has created a better, more friendly, family-friendly tale. The adult man is disgusting, malformed giant ant. Lucy agrees. Just listen to the purr. I don't know. If it was up to me, I'd grant this atrocity a quick death. Calm down, Barkeep. You're just jealous. I bet you'd die to get a magnificent creature like this for your pub. Check it out. The man pulls a beer bottle out of his backpack and inserts it between his huge razor-sharp claws of the mermic. The small click the mermic bites through the both cap and bottle. Your new friend takes a careful drink from the broken bottle, blinks broadly and gives you a thumbs up. Why isn't your mermic attacking me? Where did you get that beast, man? The mermic rolls onto his back so his master can pet his belly. And people from my home village raided a local anthill and started shooting all the ants and throwing molotovs every which way. I stole some eggs from the royal chamber and took them home. 3 weeks later, my 6-legged son was born. My little worker, my sweetie. They call it Bussy? Why? The pony's renamed the ant antenna twitch and starts probing the air anxiously. His master smiles. When I got my hands on some ant eggs, I didn't know the temperature they needed to hatch, so I placed each of them in a different environment. I put Bootsy's egg in an old wool-trimmed boot, and he hatched. Unfortunately, his little brothers, Sandalay, Ferdesi, Toilety, and Frigi weren't as lucky. God bless their little souls. Your host scratches the ant's head, and the thing starts vomiting green paste, all the while purring like a house cat from some other dimension where house cats are enormous, hideous, and terrifying. Who told you all mermaids are evil? They are social animals. The Hive Queen teaches them to attack different species through a system of pheromonal communication, but Bussy's anthill was sacked. Well, he was just a translucent egg, thus he never received a command to kill. Okay. So what can your mermaid do? I just told you, petting him cost 5 rubles. Isn't it enough for you? Also planning to get a camera and sell pictures of him with people for 10 rubles and a shot. Dear, my dear child, would you let your old grumpy father pet this noble creature? See what I mean? Even Grandpa wants some of this sweet mermaid action. Why don't you all pet him? Here you go, Hex. Go pet the ant. Ah, yes. Come here, my little cockroach. You dung below you. Let me pet you good, my sweet petite mud crab. Biting his yellow tongue with excitement, Hexogen sits before the huge ant. The insect trembles and scuttles back from the old man, flexing its mandibles all the time. When Hexogen reaches out to pet the mutant, it almost bites his hand. Skrr. I guess he the ant smells spider bitch from this guy. Angry, red in the face and shaken, Hexogen gets up. My child's willing to pay me some money for the right to kill this treacherous vermin right now. He's a millionaire, you know. The capitalist ant. Sorry, old man, you're just not charming enough for the mutant giant ant. Hexogen curses quietly at the unnatural insect and presents it his clenched fist. If you wanna pet Bootsy, don't be scared. He won't react that way with you. He's a kind beast. Take my money, I will not pet it. You hold your hand out for the mermaid and he carefully takes it in his huge jaws. Then he moves his head up and down as if shaking your hand in what may be the first deliberate gesture between man and horrifying mutant insect. Cool! Petting Bootsy only cost 5 rubles, but it's so fun, you'll be happy all day long. Let me pet it again. Can offer some other services? I told you he does not. Is it really so? The man picks up the giant ant and holds it protectively in his arms, like a grotesquely deformed baby. I told you, there are no other services. Whatever you say. Be interesting interaction between me and the man with this ant. Of course, the Zulbars stayed far away, and I think he was pretty smart for it. The big guy in the cap halts you with his wide hand. He looks at you quite friendly, but he won't let you pass without a reason. Hey buddy, just a fair warning. This is he meeting place, the local criminals. Outsiders are not allowed. Then move away, showing you a thief passport. The man looks over at your so-called document and nods. I know that type of passport, but only a small fry catch those. I'm told not to let petty criminals in. Sorry, with a thing like that, the best place to find a job would be Dan's factory. Maybe you heard of someone named Shishak. Shishak? Huh, a family name to be sure. Yeah? You know what? Come in and talk to Bloody Valera about this. Isn't there with his mate? You can't miss him. You're saying so the guard let you pass. Oh, cool. I'm gonna do just that. Thanks for letting me through. Bloody Valera? Okay. I see. So this guy's bloody. Or this guy's bloody. Hello. Furrows his eyebrows and all these gangs. Got a ball tattooed. Bug. Shuffles a deck of playing cards deftly and speaks quietly to his pals who look like criminals. Hello, criminals. As you come closer, he raises his eye at you and then lowers them back to the deck of cards in his sinewy hands. Well, what brought you here? You do here. What do? I look over prostitutes who work nearby, protect them, take their money, give them money. They're pimp, right? The man shrugs angrily. No, I'm the Pope. Of course I'm a pimp. Pimp for such morons these days. If I needed a woman, I had to turn to you. And how's your business doing? Are there many clients? It depends. Krasnos menu is quite conservative after all. It means that there is a steady customer flow, but they try to keep it a secret. Of course. See you later. How about you? Oh, I got a new level. Nice. All these asking questions and talking with Ant and the like gave me a new level. A sturdy man in his 40s clears his throat and demonstrates a wiry smile, despite his friendly manners, his ring tattoos. The way he holds his cigarette and spits between his teeth leave no place for doubt. You're talking to a seasoned gangster. Hey there, who sent you? You have some business with me or just rope around? Sorry, I'm an ATOM agent. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna really fly well. Sorry, could you speak in a normal way? I don't understand you. I'm on my own, just wanted to say hi. Claps his hands loudly, which earns him angry looks from his partners in crime. I see. You don't look like a hobo, anyway. A hobo would drag his feet to such a posh place. An adventurer, aren't you? This is just what I need. Sit down, pal. I have some business with you. Are you looking for an adventure? The man casts a quick look at the sturdy guy at the top of the table. He gives a barely perceptible nod and your companion moves closer to you. You can sense the smell of alcohol coming from him. So look, I got fed up with lying low in cheap hut after assaulting a caravan. So by the end of my career, I turned into money man. Got me? Land money people with an interest. Everything's nice and honest. My policy goes like this. You return the money on time, we have no problem with you. Go in peace, man. Not my guys and I make you disappear. Otherwise, it's bad for our reputation, for our business. One of these days, the guys and I sat well into midnight thinking this thing over. What if we find a mediator, a negotiator to talk to my debtors before I let my guys loose on them? They won't have to kill that often, and this might even make me look better among friars. What will you say? I give you my death list, so to speak, and you can talk to them. If you persuade them to return the money, they'll live, and you get a certain reward. If not, we'll whack them, like in the good old times. Why kill them and not try to beat the money out of them first? I think I could put it up easily. Delightful. Now listen, my debtors are the first car shop Brinsalov. He owes me $5 grand. He's addicted to slot machines and hangs out in the casino. The second is Katerina Mavrova, a business lady who constantly besieges the Chamber of Commerce to receive yet another certificate. She has to pay 7 grand. The third one is an idiot, Simeon Pushkin, who slaves away at the local power plant. He has a wife and child in some godforsaken village to feed, so he's come here for work. I helped him out while he was getting his bearings, but he's not too eager to return the money. 3,000. You have 3 days to make them see reason. Just 3 days. If you don't see the money by the end of these 3 days, I'll with them my way. Great. Look, do you know Manko Shishak? The man casts a quick look at his friends, who cover their mouths with their hands and shake their heads. Shishak? No. Don't remember anyone by this name, but perhaps my mates here do. Maybe they do. Could you answer some of the questions then? Who are you? Can you tell me about yourself? My name is Gosha, Gosha the Wild, which is a very deserved nickname. There was a time in my life when the bigger part of North feared me, and now I work as a money man, but I live a decent life like any thief should. Okay. Oh, you need to do quest for guys by table to get access? Oh yeah, okay. I see. So I'm already halfway there, getting all the quests from these guys. Can you tell me what goes in the city? What goes on? Our boys work, commoners thrive, the government is corrupted, cops go rogue just like before the war. What do you do? Yeah, he's a money man. Tell me any rumors. Aren't you too brazen calling an old thief a gossiper? You could pay dearly for this. Right, sorry. I got a new level. How about this guy? Now, let's talk to this guy. Or maybe I already talked to him. Let's talk to this guy with the hat. Before you stands a brutish man. He's muscular, naked, and covered with prison tattoos. In his veiny hands, he clasps a huge hatchet. He's taking swings at the air from time to time. When he notices you, his face turns grim. What do you want? Talk quickly. Just interested. By the way, do you know anything about a man they call Shishak? The man stops waving his hatchet around and sticks it into a heavy wooden table. Shishak? Are you from Den? Yeah, kinda. Why? What difference does it make to you, ass nugget? Look at him silently. Why are you looking at me like that? Talk. Are you Dan's guy? Talking balls. I knew something like that was about to happen. You need to talk to the chief. You know what? Here's my buddy sitting over there wearing a cap. He wanted something done. Help him out. And we know you're a guy. And we let you have a chat with the chief. But what else is there to do? Nothing. Really, check the Gosha tete-a-tete and you have your answers. So you talk to Gosha. Bandit wearing a cap winks at you. Where you see? So I cannot go inside. Oh. Maybe I should take it. Can I? I see you crawling there like a thief. Sorry, my man. Sorry for trying to take your antidote. Alright. Yeah, so I think this is a good time to call it a day. Yeah, so a lot of things getting really interesting, very intriguing. Got a new level, so I gotta also think about where to spend the point. So far so good. I mean, the battles seem to be now flowing pretty well, and things are a lot more manageable than before. Of course, there's some new quests to be done, and I start doing that right away tomorrow. So yeah, going to be pretty cool. Another adventure is in store for me and for our guys here. Red Fighter has seen some groundwork as well, and then need to get some money to keep improving. So yeah, a lot of things to track. I'm pretty sure this log has been filled up. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more full than before. Some things I can do right away, and some things I might have to wait for an encounter. Yeah, so I return tomorrow, guys. I hope you enjoyed the streaming. I certainly enjoyed playing Atom RPG today. So until tomorrow, please take care, and I see you soon. Bye for now. And yeah, thanks guys for coming. Pavel, thanks so much for all your tips and help. And of course, I try to just see what comes out of all the quests still to do it. Kras knows the many. And thanks for coming also, Chris, to Ivan. I hope I'm not forgetting Michu, Morte. Also, yeah, so Chris and everybody, thanks for coming. And I see you tomorrow. Yeah. Goodbye for now. See you soon.